So welcome to Jardin. I'm not wearing any shoes and there's a reason why, because I'm standing in this very unique, deep communal balcony space. We're going to show you a fantastic 4+ study duplex home in a freehold status project right in between two MRT stations. Of course, this is in District 21. Welcome to Jardin. Let's go.
Mes yeux fermés, première étoile, couché sous la lune, es-tu là?
You notice I'm not wearing any shoes. It's because we're at this deep communal landscape balcony garden. This is your main entrance. You're gonna have a private lift that brings you up from B1. There are 2 basement levels here. Now, something fantastic about this development, firstly, I talk about the segregation in terms of land plot. The developer could have built more, but they only built 140 units. From stack number 1 all the way to stack number 18, these are all duplexes. So this entire thing is your own unit, your study room, your kitchen, and all the kitchen, in terms of services area, are facing towards here because this is facing towards the main Bukit Timah Road, and that stretches up to Upper Bukit Timah area. We're in D21, freehold status, but you're within 2 MRT stations, walking distance. Side gate is right there. Main gate leads you directly to B1, your visitors park at B2, beautiful setup. Stack number 19 to 23, these are all single level units. So of course, this entire development has 2 beders, 2+ study, you have 3 beders, and the largest is a 4-bedroom duplex unit, which is this one right here. Every level for the duplexes is at level 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Level 10, the entire thing is being reserved for the facility zone. On my right hand side, that's where reserve residences is going to be launched mid of this year. Same developer, Far is going to launch that beautiful integrated project. And why am I talking about that project while we're here at Jardin is because Jardin was also developed by Far East. This is an opportunity for somebody. If you do not want to wait for the completion of a new launch that's going to take about 4 years to complete, this property right here is one in a nice opportunity in the year 2023 that you can have a chance to have at least, put in a disclaimer here, $500 per square foot gain, potentially based on my own calculation in the next 5 years. So why don't we go in and have a look at the view of this home first? The beauty about this development, with only 140 units sitting on 193,000 square feet of land plot size, this is only a 10-story development because of the height ratio right here along Upper Bukit Timah in D21. Total square feet of this duplex 4-bedder plus study is 1894 square feet, and this is of course one of the largest units here. There are only 30 such units in the whole of Jardin, completed in the year 2012. 2012. Jardin was being developed with this concept called Zero Vision, and that was developed by the architect and urban designer Gordon Cullen in the English townscape movement. And Gordon Cullen considers the garden as a sequence of spaces that reveal themselves to a meandering in succession. When you come home by the common lift or you are coming from the side gate, you will need to bypass your deep communal garden balcony, and that garden space out there is not counted into your 1894 square feet. And how fantastic is that? Because if you were to buy a duplex right here, you're going to enjoy this thing called a single look concept. Your kitchen is facing towards the entrance zoning with your main door. Your study room at level 1 is facing towards the communal zoning. But this is your private view. Adoption of another landscape and architecture concept, and they call it shake, and that is in Japanese architecture term called borrowed scenery. And they want to take advantage of this scenery right here to give you that pool view within your home. And of course, with these nice tall trees that stretches up to level 4, you have this natural canopy right here that gives you privacy, but at the same time, it allows you to enjoy the pool view right here from your level 1 living area. And of course, you're going to have your own private balcony here. You can still step outside because you have an openable door that allows you to step out. When you come in from the main door, you actually have 2 entrances. One is from the private lift. So if you park your car at B1, you can head straight up, enter your living area. Fantastic. There's a nice foyer zone with that 6 meters odd ceiling. This entire space is not counted into your 1894 square feet. So you can come out here. That's why I'm not wearing any shoes, because this is just like your own private garden that you can walk. The decking is being done by the developer. I just love the concept that you have this kind of wood features in terms of your window panel doors. They look exactly like you're living in a landed home. Of course, the developer named it as a 4-bed plus study loft, but I think that is exactly like a strata house right here. If I were to walk this way, that leads me to the kitchen area as well as the dry kitchen. If I were to flip over the other side, that would then allow me to walk towards the study, and it is a loop fashion, which is fantastically done. So if you were to follow me, this would then lead me towards my home shelter, common bathroom, and voila, this is of course the fantastic high ceiling area that you have at the foyer zone. When you're at a master level or level 2, you can look downwards. Just imagine, over the weekends, your relatives come over, you want to host them late into the evening, but next day, your children are going to have school. If you have a duplex fashion, that is fantastic for privacy. Now, of course, you want to understand all the different arrays of duplexes and penthouse layouts. You can look at this particular episode called PLP Breakdown Floor Plan Series. This type is not commonly in production anymore by developers. Just have a look at all the new launches nowadays. Most developers, they do not build duplexes like this anymore, because in terms of the entire GFA calculation, developers would definitely make more sense for them to build more standardized units. But this is a kind of unit that is extremely rare. The demand is extremely high. Now, when we look at this concept again, you have one bedroom downstairs. So if you have any old folks or parents that live together with you, they can come in from the common lift, they can come from a private lift, but they have their own room right downstairs. In terms of privacy, it's fantastic. Your children can occupy the other 2 bedrooms upstairs. You yourself can enjoy the master room together with the study room upstairs. And of course, that patio space belongs to you. That can of course be an outdoor alfresco dining zone. The hall size is fantastic. You're gonna have the built-in speakers that's already being done by our clients, B&W speakers mounted right at the top of the ceiling. When our clients bought it, they are the second owners. They pumped in close to about $150,000 of renovation, largely into carpentry work. That is the reason why you get flushes of this kind of carpentry that is floating upwards with LED lightings at the bottom. Beautifully done in terms of the entire flow and color theme. So let me show you the kitchen first. This is the place that you can do your washing. You're gonna be able to look outwards towards your garden area. If you notice this additional deep setback. Now, normally developers would just fulfill the minimum setback requirement, build the units all the way nearer to the main road. But this is very different because this deep balcony concept that's been created internally creates an additional setback, and that allows you not just to enjoy the garden view from your kitchen area, but at the same time you don't get that much of a road noise coming from the main bustling Bukit Timah Road. Now, so this is the dishwashing zone, internal refuse chute. Your DB box is all tucked nicely right here. You of course, you're gonna have bottom areas for storage, top areas for storage, Cooper Bush system. Just look at this. I mean, combination of 3 burners for heavy cooking, 2 induction cooker. You have 5 burners here. I think that's a luxury. Melee appliances in terms of cooker hood, as well as you have a Cooper Bush microwave here. You have another Melee oven right here. You have a Miller dishwasher as well. And just have a look at the amount of storage space. And I think this is a fully equipped luxury gourmet kitchen. Not forgetting the fact that this is a place for you to put your 2-door fridge. You have top cabinets as well, wine fridge area. This dining space currently is an 8-seater with a mirror towards the back wall. And then of course you have space right here for movable furniture. And all these are movable furniture, so we'll leave it up to you when you take over the place on how you want to design this space. Marble flooring. As we talk about pricing, because just have a look at this table here. Jardin Freehold project completed 2012. You have 2 MRT stations right here. King Albert's Park, 400 over meters. Beauty World, 600 over meters. There's going to be an integrated project here by Far East as well. It could be 2.5 to 2.6 PSF. And Jardin was by Far East, 2,000 PSF, 1,894 square feet, 3.85 million. When we want to look for properties, if you're a freehold, look at 99 years resale first. Garden Vista, 24 years project, doing very well. Is kilometers from the school, $1,800 per square foot in terms of last done. Okay, come, let's walk as we talk again. This is 2,000, we're at about $200 odd difference. So the 99's project is doing well. It anchors the benchmark pricing. Right across us, you have Sterling, another freehold project, as well as Maple Woods, 4-bedder there. They are calling in the range of $2,000 to $2,300 per square foot, 1,700 to 1,900 square feet, 3.88 to 4.25 million right now in terms of asking price. KAP project is a an apartment status, mix D. The units there are smaller in size. They're also doing in the range of about $1,900 to $2,000 PSF. So first tier 99 years, 1,008. Second tier resale freehold, they're doing it about 2,000 to 2,003. That forms the benchmark. Jardin is at 2,000. Third tier, how are the 99 years that are going to TOP soon doing? And those are the two projects, Mayfair Modern, Mayfair Gardens, 2,100 to $2,300 per square foot. The fourth layer, how are the new launches around us going to be doing? Reserve. If it's at 2,400 or 2,500, it doesn't matter. It's a 99 integrated project. It's going to complete sell out, I believe, 5 years later in the year 2028. When Reserve Residences has TOP and the first-hand owners got in, they're going to mark up by at least $300 to $400 per square foot. The resale pricing of Reserve next time is going to be at least $2,900. But you are owning a freehold at $2,000. You can just exit at $2,500, which is a $500 uptick. With a floor plate size of $1,008 multiplied by $500, that's close to about $900,000 quantum appreciation. Even at a quantum range, it's also beautiful. With a 4-bed duplex in the upper Bukit Timah zone, you can't have a lot of options, which is extremely rare. In a density with a high rise at 10 levels, beautiful project right here that you get to enjoy. And take note that the lift brings you down towards the basement level. I'm going to show you how it looks like a little bit. Only your access card can access. Only you can come to your own level. As you walk out, this is the look and feel that you have. Beautiful chandelier at the top. Ducted aircon throughout. And then as you come towards your common bath sliding panel, this is a full equipped bathroom with standing shower and a rain shower feature right here. And then you have your home shelter, which is your storage on level 1, followed by your bedroom number 4. Currently is having that kind of pull-out sofa bed, but if you were to flush in our AV team, this will definitely be a space for your 2 side tables, queen bed right in the middle. And this room, of course, have a lot of combination features. Firstly, of course, you can close this door. Secondly, you can open up the bifold door all the way towards the left and right, and that becomes like a walkout area. So this can also be like a study zone if you want it to be. It can be a piano room. In the event, if this is like a functional space, this can also be a nice hosting area that brings the outdoor towards the indoor, vice versa. Let's head upstairs. We're heading up to level 2. This is an internal stairway concept, which is fantastic if you have children at home, and of course you have additional storage space here. It's pretty deep. So before you head towards your bedroom number 3, you have another storage zone right here. So that can allow you to put in all your linens, your blankets, your additional pillows and stuff. Proper size, fantastic bedroom. Now, of course, you have that bay window concept. What you can potentially do, of course, if you have seen a lot of our home tour videos, either as a mounted table, space for you to use it as a cushion reading zone, or you can build 2 rows of bookcase right here that allows you to use it as like a library. And of course, additionally, it can be mounted on as a half-height kind of drawer concept as well. This is, of course, a fantastic set of rooms for bedroom 3 and bedroom 2 to be for your kids, because you have a Jack and Jill shared bathroom. The bathrooms are all ventilated, and this is currently used as a study room, so fantastic as a kids room as well. This, of course, this entire wall line right here can be for your double bunk bed if you want it to be a huge kids room area. You still have a wardrobe space here. This was being added on by our clients. Original wardrobe sliding panel doors here. This is a very lovely space for your kids to enjoy. Children can be close to daddy, mummy, and daddy, mummy can be in this room. Just have a look at the view first. You get to see the borrowed scenery. Remember I was sharing a review about Shack. This is a 4+ studies. If you do not want it to be a walk-in wardrobe concept, then utilize this room to be your study room. You can also alternate the entrance. You can open up the door here and you can actually seal back this area. So I'll leave it up to you how you want to configure this room. You have like a hotel concept, sunken bath. This is basically a great space because you can use it as a dual usage. It's a standing shower, but at the same time, you can fill it up to be a bathtub area as well. Fantastic space for your kids. It acts like a little mini pool. Your children can be here to play. And in terms of WC sink space, pretty wide. You have 4 panels here for storage at the back. And notice our clients have actually mounted plug points at the ceiling because they want to mount the television right at the top. You have this very beautiful see-through because of this 6 odd meters loft space that you have, and then you can see right downstairs. That just creates like a landed home kind of feeling, and this is something that is very hard to get in the market right now because this property ticks off a lot of checkbox on the moat analysis. Number 1, MRT effect is tick. Number 2, it has There's 140 units, pretty good density. Of course, it's not the 3, 4, 500 units kind of concept. It is being cushioned by the fact that it's a freehold status. Number 3 is that the school is the main pivot anchor for the Paris attraction effect on our mood analysis. I think let's end off the home tour at the roof terrace. Let's go. This is the view, welcome, have a look at this. Fantastic. You have a private function area here, super huge long table, you have a kids playground there, and then you have a kids pool, and this is the beautiful one. Now notice, they're very clever. This is like an open area for you to have that sun deck, for you to do sunbathing, but you also have a sheltered zone there, so you can actually take walks with a shelter. That overlooks towards the Methodist Girls' School. So this is within a kilometers to Pei Hua and Methodist Girls, and that is the reason why the properties here have a deep anchor. And of course, just right across us, that's Ngee Poly. Going downwards, that will be where SIM is being located at RMIT. Let me just show you some behind the scenes. This is what's happening. That's Bukit Timah Hill. And of course, this is the infinity pool. Level 10 is higher than Jardin, so you get to see a beautiful view from here. That is Toyi. That is where all the $1 million HDBs are located. The very famous hawker center is towards that direction. Right across Beautiful is a whole stretch of shop houses, a lot of good food, Thai food. Just take a look at this road behind me. This is Rifle Range Road. You head into the entire enclave that allows you to walk in the nature reserve, Rifle Range Reserve. You can head on to Bukit Timah Hill. And this is of course the kickstart of the linkage towards Railway Mall as well. You're living in a place that has a lot of upcoming master plan development in terms of tertiary. That's going to bring about rental demand as well. And of course, if you want to have a look at this place, give a call to Jeremy, our listing managers. Jeremy and Brian will be very happy to show you the place. Meantime, I'll see you on the next home tour episode. Take care. Actually, I'm supposed to do homework. Stress, research guy. And of course, he's the listing manager for this property. If you want to have a look at this place, give him a call. So, editor, here we roll about 10 seconds of pom 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 pom.